Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. This week our Torah portion is Kadoshim, Holiness. And there's this wonderful line, you shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. And we wrestle with what does it mean to be holy and how do we achieve holiness. We actually talk about that all the time. We don't always use those words, but we talk about it in terms of how we look at Tikkun Olam, perfecting our world, how we build our partnerships with each other and with God. All of that is to enhance a sense of holiness. And this time of year, it's easy to see holiness too. You look out at the beautiful flowers and the springtime, and there is holiness in the renewal and rebirth. We also, in our tradition, use books. The bookshelves in a Jewish world are filled with words to bring us holiness, to elevate our lives. It happens that I have two new books in my hand. These are the two new Machzorim, the new high holiday prayer books that we're going to be using this fall. One of them is for Rosh Hashanah, the other is for Yom Kippur. And these two books are wonderful new tools for us to elevate our own sense of holiness. The service, we all know, Rosh Hashanah is a time to come together, to think about the events of the year just past. And on Yom Kippur, we atone, we make good for our mistakes, and we work to make the new year a better year. And from generation to generation, our movement, the Reform movement, has updated their prayer books. And so now the time has come for us to embrace these new books. Over the summer, the cantor and I will be teaching all about these new books, and you'll have a chance to use them and look at them and spend some time with them. And on the high holidays themselves, we'll spend a lot of time during the services talking about the new book itself, so that we can learn how to elevate our lives and how to use a tool like this, how to use a prayer book to make our lives more valuable, more rich, more meaningful. The truth of the matter is, these books can be just simply that. They can be papers with words. They can be just something that occupies a shelf. These can do the same thing. But if we allow ourselves, if we open ourselves up, if we give ourselves the gift of exploration, then these books can become the keys to a whole new world. These books can guide us into a whole new understanding of ourselves and of each other and the world we inhabit, and they can lead us to the place for which we dream, the place that says peace is possible, the world can be made better, we can be made more whole, and we can together create something better for our children. So I hope you'll spend some time this Shabbat with books, letting the holiness of the written word infuse your life. Doesn't matter what the book is, pick up a book and read for a little bit on Shabbat afternoon and be refreshed and inspired by it. And this summer, when we have the classes, come learn about our new prayer books. Learn about our new Mishkan HaNefesh, the gates of the soul, the prayer books for our high holy days. And join us this fall when we celebrate. Shabbat services this Friday evening will be at 7:30. It's the first Friday of the month. Shabbat morning services will be at 11. Friday evening we actually have Tat Shabbat at 6 before the 7:30 service. Saturday morning services are at 11, and we'll celebrate the Bat Mitzvah of Nicole Engel. We have Torah study at 10 and text study at 9. On Sunday we have religious school. It is the Mountain Goat race on Sunday, so Madison Street is going to be closed for a bit. Take a look at your email to see the directions. But around 11:30, 12 o'clock, it's going to be hard to get into the temple. So come early Sunday and plan to stay a little bit later. In the coming week, the cantor and I will actually be going to New York for a couple of days to work on these new prayer books, to learn how to use them and best integrate them into our congregation. So we'll be spending a couple of days at a conference together in New York City. The rest of the week has all the usual activities going on at the temple. And next Friday we'll gather, of course, again for Shabbat. For now, though, a Shabbat of holiness, a Shabbat of embracing the written word and allowing it to change us for the better. Look forward to seeing you at the temple. Shabbat Shalom.